The rules of war have been regulated in international humanitarian law contained in the Geneva Conventions. The various wars used in war have also been regulated by this law. Nuclear weapons, chemical bombs, and biological bombs are officially banned because they are considered to have effects that can damage the environment, cause civilian casualties, also cause unnecessary suffering and prolong cancer. For example, the following are weapons that are prohibited under international humanitarian law. Landmine. Landmines are explosive devices implanted in the ground and detonated when touched or stepped on by a vehicle, person, or animal. Landmines are used to secure contested areas and to limit the movement of opponents in war. This weapon is very popular for use in battle because, apart from being affordable, even for the military of a third-class country, this weapon also has a pretty great destructive effect. Landmines have indeed been banned by the UN for production and use in warfare, but the business interests of producing countries, such as the United States, Israel, France, China, Russia, and so on, have turned a blind eye to politicians and military experts in many countries to keep using and producing this weapon. Cluster bomb. Cluster bombs, or often also referred to as cluster bombs or cluster bombs, have a unique mechanism in which, after being launched from a fighter plane, the bombs will break into hundreds of small bombs in the form of cans. Initially, these bombs were created to destroy airbase runways, armored vehicle convoys, or to disperse ground troop concentrations. This deadly weapon is produced by various countries with various names, such as US CCBU cluster bomb units, French Beluga, and US Excalibur. White phosphorus, or WP. White phosphorus bombs can produce fire, and as quickly as possible. The main function of this bomb is to produce a protective smoke that will protect the movement from the enemy's view, or so that the origin of the shot is not visible to the enemy. WP loaded into bombs or melee missiles can explode and spread fire. White phosphorus, which is the main raw material, can cause injury and death by burning muscle tissue if the fumes are inhaled or ingested. Napalm bomb. The US used this bomb in the conflict in Vietnam, and Israel used it in the Yom Kippur War. Even so, not many countries protested. This is a type of bullet that was developed from waste uranium, resulting from nuclear bomb disarmament. Literally, depleted uranium means radiation-attenuated uranium. This bullet is very reliable and is a standard weapon of the GAU-8 Avenger Gatling cannon that carries A-10 aircraft, as well as the Bushmaster cannon on APC Bradley. The effectiveness of this weapon is able to penetrate any thickness of tank armor, and this was seen in the Iraq War, where hundreds of tanks fell victim to this weapon. Depleted uranium, or DU bullet. This is a type of bullet that was developed from waste uranium resulting from nuclear bomb disarmament. Literally, depleted uranium, or DU, means radiation-attenuated uranium. This bullet is very reliable and has become the standard GAU-8 Avenger Gatling cannon carried by A-10 aircraft and the Bushmaster cannon on APC Bradley. The effectiveness of this weapon is that it can penetrate any thickness of tank armor, and this was seen in the Iraq War, where hundreds of tanks fell victim to this weapon. What makes this weapon controversial is the content of uranium, which, according to research, still emits radiation at levels that are harmful to humans. This was proven in the case in Bosnia, when several Italian soldiers suffered from leukemia a few days after using the bullet. Meanwhile, in Iraq, the tanks that were destroyed by these bullets actually emitted radiation, which made the wrecked tanks unsafe to approach.